Hello and welcome everyone to Love Month. This is for day 25. This is a deck that I created and this is going to be for love and support. So if you were called to this, perhaps you're looking for a little bit of support, a little bit of upliftment. This is my Bloom, Rise, and Shine Through Challenging Times. How appropriate for the day in which we're living, right? So funny enough, if you resonate with this sort of message here today, watch yesterday's message because this was a big message that came through. Surround yourself with beauty. Okay. Surround yourself with beauty. Obviously, that's in the eye of the beholder, right? But surround yourself with things that feel aligned for you, with environments that are aligned with you, people that are aligned with you, inspiration, things and people and energies that inspire you, right? Not necessarily saying surround yourself with things, but surround yourself with beauty, and to be inspired and to be uplifted. Okay. Some of you that might involve flowers. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be so different for each of you. So, but that's just a little message of support. Create a supportive space for yourself. That feels good, It's like people have all these different ways of decorating, different styles of decorating. Some people like, their walls filled with pictures of memories, and some people want something more minimalistic. And, it's just a call to create the space that is supportive of you, that you see as beautiful. Okay, let's see what else we have for my soul tribe for today, the 25th of February. You inspire me. Many of you do, right? But this is reminding you how inspirational you are and that it's important that you're inspired too, right? But that your own journey, especially this one, blooming through challenging times, is so inspirational, to those that are around you. And many of you might feel like you are the lighthouse in your family. You are the lighthouse in your soul groups. You are the lighthouse at your job. You are the lighthouse in your community. But remember also to allow others to inspire you, others to be lighthouses for you too. Okay. Let's see what else we have. What other messages for my soul tribe? Express what you need to others. Okay. Yes. Be open in expressing what you need to others. This is really important, Express what you need. Maybe sometimes you need space. Maybe you need more from someone. Maybe you need somebody to step up a little bit in your life. Express that. Because especially for those of you that are healers, that are way showers, that are ascending, right now in particular, we're going through shifts where we are clearing out a lot of the density, a lot of the older timelines, and we are being prepared to hold more light, to have a capacity to hold more love, and space, basically, within ourselves. Our frequency is shifting, our consciousness is shifting. And so we can give more in a potent way, right? With what we focus on, with our presence, with our frequency. But that also means to balance that out, we require more, right? We require maybe more time to rest. We require more support from friends and family and loved ones. We require shifts and changes in our diet. We require something that is really custom to us, right? So expressing your needs, which, a lot of us are super independent and we don't want to do that, right? But this is saying to kind of find that balance, especially if you have been drained or you are tired. You have your strengths, but others have their strengths too. Allow them to step up and bring in some support here. Share your voice, right? Let's see what else. What other messages want to come through my soul tribe for today? If you feel misunderstood, it's time to find your soul tribe. I started this channel for a reason because I explored like many different groups, like many different, I wouldn't necessarily say communities, but like I didn't really feel like I fit in anywhere, right? And so I was like, well, I'm just going to shine and I'm going to show up and I'm going to see who shows up. I believe that my soul tribe will show up and you all have. And I'm so grateful and amazes me every day. And this is just a call to, again, this year, soul groups are so important. Coming together, connecting with others that are, vibrational matches in your experience. It's so important. So important to come together, right? With those that align with you, right? Not saying that those that always agree with you, but those that energetically align with you. It's very important. So if you're feeling misunderstood, if you're feeling judged, if you're feeling like you're not in the right space, find your soul tribe, right? Or create your own. Okay, we also have, it is okay if you did not do anything today, but instead chose to simply be. You are productive when you're resting, right? It is okay. And this could have to do with express what you need to others. Like if you need more space, you need more rest, you need to just breathe. Just breathe, right? Maybe you need to take a day off work, have a mental health day, right? You don't always have to be doing. You can just be. And in the being and in being present and relaxing and recharging, there's so much that shifts within your energy. Like I said, we're going through energy shifts. So that also means we need to integrate. We need to rest, our needs definitely certainly do shift and change at that time. But also it just feels good to just be, to just vibe, to just exist. Because in that moment, you can receive so much. You can receive so much, clarity and awareness and how you're feeling, what's going on in your experience, but just enjoying existing. Like that's not having to have a plan, not having to check things off of your to-do list, but just slowing down, just flowing. We have transmute your pain into inspiration and create through your healing process. This is so important, right? Because we can transmute energy through creation. And whatever your medium is, right? Whether it's writing physically or typing, whether it's speaking in, a podcast or into voice notes, whether it's drawing or painting, anything, woodworking, glass blowing, anything, any form of art, even in the way that you're presenting yourself to the world, the way that you dress, your fashion, right? There's so many different forms of art and so many ways that we can express ourselves and create. And sometimes with what we're moving through, what the world is moving through, we feel called to create. We feel called to create pieces of meaning, pieces that will sometimes push the comfort zone of others, pieces that speak the truth, pieces that are authentic and raw and true and real to what we are moving through, right? I created this deck when I was moving through something, right? So allow yourself to be inspired and start to create. Even if you don't know where to begin, like if you don't even have a plan, just start. Or, if you like to be a bit more organized, then yes, start to kind of map out what you want to create. But allow that creation to pour through you, that energy to move through you, because it's like you sometimes don't even know how amazing that can be, right? Like you're just like, oh, I feel, I'm moving through this and I want to create and this is my vision, and you just start, and before you're done, you realize you just created something brilliant, right? And you were just in that creative flow. There is this sense of non-judgment and freedom of expression, like in what you're creating. Obviously, I know in certain platforms we have community guidelines and there's certain things we can say and certain things we can't. I get that, but those of you that create artwork, those that you that paint, that are, writing and drawing, and depending on what platform you're using, it can be unbridled, right? It can be as passionate as you want to share it. It can be unfiltered. Okay. So that's especially for my creatives out there that are watching this. Don't try to limit yourself. Let that energy flow through you. Remember, like, one of the most fun writing exercises, I don't know if it's called free writing. I know there's automatic channeling where you just like write, but it's kind of like that, where it's like you can either type or you can write, but you just don't worry about punctuation. You don't worry about all of that. You just let it out. You just let it pour out of you, right? And then you go back. I can't remember the term, but I just remember that being such a freeing experience of expression, because then you're not thinking about editing it. You're not thinking about censoring yourself. You're not thinking about polishing anything. You're just putting it all out there, right? Then if you want to refine it, you can, but there is beauty in the rawness of it, in the authenticity, in the unfiltered sense of creation that is coming through you. And I'm feeling a lot, like in the heart space. So there's a lot that you want to get off of your chest. There is a lot that you want to share. However you feel called to create, in whatever way is healthy and fulfilling for you. What other messages do we have for today for my soul tribe? You deserve the greatest love, your unconditional love. Yes. That goes with that compassion. That goes with, it's okay if you did not do anything today, but instead simply chose to just be, to just take a break, to just vibe, right? So yes, you deserve the greatest love, your unconditional love. We do have express what you need to others, right? But also give yourself what you need, in the balance. Don't be waiting for someone to give you what you need. Give it to yourself. And yes, if there's certain things that, people can bring to support and help you, then yes, bring that forward. But let that compassion carry you through, right? Trust in your soul to guide you. Trust in your intuition. How is your soul speaking to you right now? What are you called to do or not do? Because sometimes it's simple. Sometimes it is literally just not doing anything. Just sitting back and receiving. Sometimes it's just reading. Sometimes it's, making space and time to play, right? To take a break more so is what's coming through here. But what is your soul voice sharing with you? How does your soul connect with you? How does it get your attention? How does it express itself? You deserve all the love and support in the universe. Yep. I feel those of you that were called to this, look, You Inspire Me is in here twice for a reason. It's because you are here to inspire others. You are here to create things that are unique, that are courageous. You are here to transmute energy, right? You are here to be you. Okay? To be you. To shine in your authenticity. To express what you need, right? Just, you never know, like, you expressing what you need. You could be like out with your partner and then you express what you need from them, and there's another person next to you that sees that. They're like, oh wow, that was really inspirational. She knew exactly what she wanted, and she shared it. Whatever that was. Maybe it was something a bit more courageous. Maybe something for you, it's mindless, it's just effortless, it's what you do. But for somebody else, they don't have the courage to speak up for what they need, and they're like, oh. And then you inspire them. It can be a complete stranger, somebody not even close to you, but you could have that effect on them just by you trusting in, your trusting in your soul, being in your frequency, right? Walking your unconditional love path. You are the art, right? Is there anything else? For so many of you too, those of you that have picked this, whatever time you do, right? It doesn't have to be in February, but those of you that have chosen this, you know, you probably are pretty independent, right? And you could probably use a little bit more support. So ask for it from the universe, right? From those around you, whoever you require it from, right? Any other last messages, or is that going to be it for today, for the 25th? I think that's it. So hope this brought you the love and support. Maybe a reminder to take a little break, take some pressure off of yourself, to just breathe, maybe to express what needs, or even explore what needs that you have, because if you're evolving and growing, those needs could be shifting and changing. The roles that you have and relationships you have with others could be shifting and changing. But have a lot of compassion for yourself, okay? Surround yourself with that beauty, or go to places that inspire you and are beautiful. Take the best care of yourself. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon.